My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Invincible Season 2 Part 1. And this review will have spoilers, so that's your warning. But the first season of Invincible was fantastic. The characters are compelling. It's funny. It's brutal. It's emotional. It's entertaining. And I just loved it so much, but when season 1 ended, I just thought to myself, how do you beat that? Like, how can this show continue on? Like, will it ever be able to meet the levels of the season 1 finale again? And I still believe in this show. Season 2 is off to a great start. Lots of it now is still kind of wait and see. Like, the first episode introduces a new character who can tap into different multiverses, and then we haven't seen him again. So clearly, he's going to become a bigger character, but I don't know where that story is going to go. You've also got this storyline with Donald. Well, he realizes he's a super strong clone, and I don't know where that story is going to go. You've got everything with Eve, and I don't know where her story is going to go. You've got the story with the two clones, and I kind of liked the fact that there was clearly an original, and I'm not a fan actually of how the latest episode ended, but I'm curious to see what they have to do, but I think that was a mistake. Killing off the clear original. Then you've got the deal with the Martian, Smith, I think is his name. Really funny character, but where is that plot going to go? Robot can feel emotion now. Where is that plot going to go? There was this evil lizard army. Where is that plot going to go? Like, lots of this season is setup, but it's entertaining setup. But it also remains focused on the main plot, which is the aftermath of season 1. We got Mark, who has legitimate fears that he might become his dad, and he's trying to be the best version of himself, and he's holding back a lot, and I think everything with his character is very compelling. But then you've also got everything with Debbie, who has spent 20 years of her life living a lie. And you feel the weight of that, and she feels like there's nowhere for her to go for help. So I think all of that is really well explored. You've got Amber dating Mark, and my goodness, has she improved significantly this season. I feel like the creators actually listened to the criticisms and tried to fix it, and I think she's a fantastic character here. I really do. I love how brutal this show can be. It can still be very funny. The scene with Smith talking about the treadmill, or when he talks about how he's a human person from Earth, that cracks me up. I love the use of music. Karma Police was the perfect way to begin the second scene of this season. I also like all the different songs in episode 4. And I like how this season begins with an alternate universe of what could have happened with Mark and Nolan. I thought that was a good way to set up kind of what's at stake character-wise for Mark, what he's afraid of becoming. But then let's get to episode 4, because episode 3 ends with quite the cliffhanger. Nolan and Mark are reunited. And episode 4, I like how Mark gave him a hug. He's angry and he hates him, but it's a very human response there. And then he just gets told that his dad, who killed thousands of people, wants to be a good guy now. And he's just like, yeah, bullshit, I don't believe it. And then he sees that he has a new wife, he has a new kid, and he's just like, what the fuck? And understandably, like, it's so much change in such a short period of time, and you're still dealing with the fact you're seeing your dad again. Like, it's a lot. But then the Vortimites come to this planet, and you've got yourself a bunch of great action. You've got Nolan actually giving Mark some advice. But then the season ends with Nolan getting his ass kicked, and he's about to die, and they're like, by the way, Mark, so now, because he betrayed us, you have to just destroy Earth, and if you don't, then we will, pretty much. And I was just like, shit, that is a good cliffhanger. My goodness. Mark, yeah, he's in a very difficult predicament, and I'm like, of course this is where they ended before the break. I like the anticipation, but man, is it going to be tough. So yeah, there's not all too much for me to say yet because so much of it is set up, but it's set up with great characters, brutality, some real emotion, with some nice humor, and it's still a very entertaining show. Maybe you could argue it's trying to do a bit much here, but I like its ambition, and let's see where it goes. I enjoy every second I'm watching it. So yes, this is a very promising start to the new season. And yeah, so am I gonna give, I don't know, yeah, I'm not gonna give a rating. I'll review the entire season at the end of it. Yeah, it would feel weird to give part 1 a rating. I have to wait to see where things go, but I'm loving it so far. It is a top 2 TV show of 2023, maybe top 1. I have to sit on it. I just finished it like 20 minutes ago. But yeah, loved this season so far, and I can't wait for more. So what did you think of Invincible Season 2? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.